On the Medical Watch today, toxic friendships. Today we're learning how to spot them and how to deal with them. So we're going to welcome life coach Judith Wright from the Wright Institute. She has great information. First of all, welcome.
Thanks
for coming in. I think we've all had toxic friendships. We may have them in the future. How do we spot them?
Well, one is you have to look. Are you around people that are constantly negative? When you're around them, you actually feel worse for having been with them. They're whining, complaining. You know, it's more like, are they making you have a better life, feel better about yourself, or are they dragging you down?
Yeah, they help. They not help, but they keep you from growing and developing.
They really do. When you start to change, or you start to do something more, they might make fun of you or kid you or undermine your efforts to be doing something better. They're trying to keep you stuck, keep you down.
Now, they're only by your side when things are going wrong. What does that mean?
It's a really interesting type of toxic friendship. Most people know about fair weather friends around you when things are going well, but there's a kind of toxic friendship. When you're down and things aren't going well, they're right by your side. Oh, there, honey, I'm here for you. And they encourage you because they like feeling one up when you're one down.
Gotcha.
And they're not around to encourage you with your successes.
Now, how do they keep you stuck in a drama triangle?
It's interesting. A drama triangle is when you go from role to role to role, from a victim, like, oh, poor me, I can't do anything about it, to a rescuer, here, let me help you. Or a persecutor who is like saying, you know, who's got this force on the victim. And what happens, you stay in the drama all the time. It feels dramatic. Maybe your friend is, oh, poor me, and you're always trying to save her or him. Or they're always complaining about the bad guys or the bad people or the bad situations. And they're never really fully taking responsibility for life.
It can be a little confusing, though, don't you think?
Yes, it is. But you know how you can tell it? You can tell it if you can't get out of it. You're like stuck. Like no matter what happens, you're together, you're trying to help your friend, for example. They don't take the advice. They stay stuck in being a victim. And you're like, oh, you get so frustrated. And you can't get out of it. It just has this repeated pattern again and again and again.
So how do we get out of it? I mean, do we just say goodbye, or do we have to deal with it? If you really like this person, what do you do?
That's the bind it bad. Sometimes you do have to say goodbye, but first start by telling the truth. You know what, this isn't working, or I realize this, you're always pretty negative, or I feel stuck all the time, or you're not encouraging me when things are going well and it's hurting my feelings. To the very best ability, start by telling the truth. See, sometimes your friends can deal with that, and if you can, most of the times they walk, or you might need to.
And you have to take responsibility for your own toxicity.
Well, it's easy to blame somebody else for being negative, but one thing we have to look at, am I kind of negative? Am I gossiping? Am I undermining my friends? Or something to take stock yourself.
And really take a stand for friendships that do support you,
You deserve to have allies, people who really want the best for you, that you're supporting them, they're supporting you. That's what we all need in our friendships.
Judith, thank you so much for coming in. Great information, because I'm sure a lot of people are thinking, hey, wait a minute right now. If you want to come out to your seminar, which is free, it's $500, but if you log on to your website, it's going to be free for folks. We've got the onedecision.com, but also log on to judithwright.com, because there's a quiz on there that folks can take that really helps them recognize these issues.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.